Nathaniel Greene was born in Potawatomi, Warwick, in Rhode Island, at August 7th, 1742. Nathaniel Greene was actually the general of the Revolutionary War. He was a very great man, and he also joined the militia too. Nathaniel Greene resigned in 1780 for George Washington. Nathaniel Greene was a great kind of buddy, or he was one of the most trusted generals for George Washington, and it really shows how much George Washington trusted Nathaniel Greene. Nathaniel Greene's military training won him the command of Rhode Island forces in 1775. After Greene resigned, George Washington appointed Greene the commander of the army, commander of the Army of the South. And now this is the most romantic part. Nathaniel Greene married Catherine Littlefield Greene in 1774, and her marriage went on until 1786, which is when Nathaniel Greene died. So that's pretty obvious why they stopped the wedding there, I guess. That's one reason. Now we're going to talk about Catherine Littlefield a little more. And for her, she was born February 17th, 1755. Catherine Littlefield, she died on September 2nd, 1814. So yeah, I guess she died a little later after Nathaniel Greene, and I guess she was born a little after, Nathaniel Greene too. So I guess they had the fair shares and all. Catherine Littlefield was married a great man, and he was a really wonderful man who really kind of helped fight for the Revolutionary War. I know he isn't that great as you would say George Washington or Benjamin Franklin or John Adams or whatever, but he was still a great part of history. Not that mind-breaking or mind-pounding or whatever. He still did some accomplishments, but not as much as huge as George Washington or whatever. Nathaniel Greene, you're one of the best husbands I've ever had.
Thank you, George Washington.
And I cannot honor you and not be happy enough